Okay, folks, let's go through the course in Moodle. Here you are. You've gone to online.uscny.edu. You've logged in. You've selected CS101, and here we go. Pay attention to the topic outline. In our case, it's going to evolve as the rest of the course is not yet available to you, except for the Microsoft Office part. So you will definitely want to pay attention to the instructions here for Microsoft Office. Okay. On the right hand side are any announcements that I have to make. For anything new, anything gets added to the course, anything gets subtracted from the course, you will find out about it over here. So definitely pay attention to any announcements that take place on the right side of your browser. Okay. Below that, you will have details about your books, links to the syllabus, and there's a folder here for Office 2007 student data files. All of the files that are involved in your course are located right over here. And you can obtain them from here, but I've actually also made those same files available to you under each application. So for instance, when you go a little lower, you'll see Microsoft Office Word. And you'll see the particular chapters for Microsoft Office Word. Their files will be presented to you here. So there are Chapter 5 files, Chapter 6 files, Chapter 7 files, Chapter 8 files. And under Microsoft Office Excel, you have Chapter 9 files, Chapter 10 files, Chapter 11 files, and so on and so forth for Access and PowerPoint. So those are where your files are located. The instructions for you are to go through the chapter in your book for practice, and most of the files in each one of these folders are actually for practice. And so you can go ahead and practice any which way you want until you're comfortable with the concepts in the chapter. And then what you're going to do is you're going to do your homework. And the homework will be, as you see over here, where it says homework. And for instance, for Microsoft Word, you will submit Project 5E, that's at the end of Chapter 5, Project 5E on page 58, 6E on page 52, 7E on page 198, and 8E on page 258. Okay? You will submit the files involved with those projects to me. And how do you know which files they are? Because you're going to click into the folder here, for instance, Chapter 5, and at the top, I tell you exactly which file to use. So for instance, here you're going to use W05E contract, and here you are, contract.docx. You'll simply click on it, and you will save the file, and it's going to land wherever you want it to go, for instance on the desktop, and you will open it and you will work on it, and then you'll save it, and then you will submit it to me. How do you submit the file to me? You go down to MS Word 2007 Homework Submission and click, and you go ahead and you hit the Browse button, and you click on the Word file in question, and then you go ahead and upload this file. And you will upload all of the files, for instance 4 files for Microsoft Word. The rest of the applications require 3 files, but 4 files for Microsoft Word, 5E, 6E, 7E, 8E. Okay? You will submit those 4 to me. I will critique them. I will submit them to you with any corrections if I need you to correct them, and I'll give you a chance to correct each file, one chance. Or I'll say, okay, it's right. Okay, so, and the process is exactly the same for each one of these applications. So Microsoft Excel has its folders and its homework instructions for you, and Access has its folders and its homework instructions for you, and PowerPoint has its folders and its instructions for you. And here's my son. So, for instance, if you, and also to show you that if you go into the folders itself, you'll notice that most of the files are not for a submission, they're for your practice. So make sure you read very carefully which file to send me so that you know, your grade isn't delayed. Okay. Under the homework submission links are the peer support forums. You will communicate with each other in the peer support forums, talk to each other about the particular topic at hand. You will communicate with me about any troubles, any questions that you have. Please keep it constructive. Please keep it positive. Okay. And underneath that, you will have your Word 2007 video clips, for instance. Any video clips that I consider appropriate will be right over here. Okay, so you don't see any video clips now, but if I feel like I need to demystify some topic in Microsoft Word, I'll put it right there. And also for all the other applications, they all have a video link as well. Okay, there will be an exam starting 9/28/09 and ending on October 4th. It will be a practical. The files will be made available to you when the exam starts, and then you will just submit them to me the same way that you're submitting these other files, these homework files. And then you will notice that the rest of this course is not available to you, but it will be made available to you as the semester rolls along. So I will provide you with instructions for the rest of the course when the rest of the course becomes available to you. And that's it for now. So I wish you the best of luck. Communicate with me. If you don't tell me you're having a problem, I don't know it. So please talk to me, and I'll be very happy to help you out. And see you in Microsoft Word.